The reason why Carden's parents chose to get married today was because they deliberately disgusted Isabella's parents. They have already thought of several countermeasures. First of all, the best way is to directly let the Jones family give up this marriage. Secondly, if the Jones family does not give up this marriage, then their couple will not let this marriage come true. They even had plans. If Isabella appeared today, they would be in front of everyone, sarcastically and satirically at Isabella, forcing her to give up marrying her son anyway. If this still can't be achieved, they have the final killer. The killer's trick is very simple. 1 cry, 2 troubles and 3 hangs. If the son wants to marry Mrs. Jones today, the two of them will directly threaten to commit suicide here, making the whole wedding a mess. At that time, this marriage will definitely be impossible. Seeing the 2 sports cars approaching gradually, Carden's father said with a look of surprise, "Harbin, did you just say that these 2 cars are worth 100 million in total?" Harbin waved his hand. "Uncle, I didn't say it, it was a friend who said it. But the sum of these 2 cars is indeed worth 100 million, and it is more than 100 million. What's more, the 2 cars are owned by one person." Damn. Carden's father couldn't help cursing. It's so popular. "I want to buy an entry-level 7 Series BMW, but I hesitated for a long time. 2 cars are worth more than 1 billion. Who is so rich? Is it the Song family?" "Don't know," Harbin said. "The identity of this car owner is quite mysterious, and they are very low-key. After buying this car, it seems to be the first time it was driven today. It's awesome." Carden's father sighed. "I bought a car for more than 100 million, but I didn't drive it very well. Isn't it just money to burn?" While talking, the 2 sports cars arrived and stopped at the entrance of the banquet hall. Everyone was even more surprised. Are these 2 cars really coming to the banquet hall? In the banquet hall, there is only one family to hold the wedding. Could it be that they came to this wedding? However, the family understood very well in their hearts. In the whole family, the richest family man is Carden's father, but only tens of millions of assets. As for the others, the best are thousands. Merely a few million in net worth, at best can be regarded as the middle class of Orus Hill, but not the upper-class society. So because of the social status of their family, how can they know such a great friend? When everyone was puzzled, Charlie took the lead to open the door of Bugatti Veyron and stepped out of the car. When the crowd saw him, they were shocked to speak. Charlie is really too young, and he looks only 25 or 6. He can afford to drive such an expensive luxury car at such a young age, which makes everyone think he is very unusual. After Charlie got out of the car, the Aston Martin 177 driven by his wife Claire had also slowly stopped behind his car. Because the light outside the car is brighter during the day, and there is a reflective film inside the car, it is impossible to tell from the outside who is sitting inside. Everyone also focused their attention on the Aston Martin at the back, waiting to see what big man was in the car. Charlie stepped up to Aston Martin's co-pilot and stretched out his hand to open the door. Afterwards, Isabella, who wore Vera Wang's custom wedding dress with a nervous face, stepped out of the car. When they first saw her, the groom's family still didn't react. Their first thought was, whose bride is this? Why is it so big that 2 top sports cars are used as wedding cars to pick her up? Carden was also a little surprised at first sight, but then, he recognized this beautiful bride in a wedding dress. Isn't this Isabella? He was shocked, but he didn't care too much. He ran to Isabella with joy and said excitedly, "Isabella, you are finally here." As soon as these words came out, the whole family was struck by lightning. It was at this time that everyone finally realized that the bride who came out of the Aston Martin 177 co-pilot was the poor daughter-in-law who was about to marry her grandson, Isabella. Everyone was completely stunned. The situation of Isabella's family is very clear to the entire Sun family. Her parents wandered around at home, occasionally doing part-time jobs, and also fishing for 3 days and drying the net for 2 days. And there is a brother who is lazy and worthless. It can be said that the life of a family of 3 is a mess. In addition, their home is not in Orus Hill City, but in the surrounding counties, which means that their home does not even have a valuable worth. It is said that the house they lived in has a history of more than 20 or 30 years, and it has not even sold for $300,000. The members of the Sun family are also very clear that the Jones family is determined to ask for more gifts from the Sun family so that they can pay the down payment for the house for their lazy son. This kind of family conditions, in the eyes of the Sun family, is simply the bottom of the bottom. Therefore, apart from Cardin, no one in the entire Sun family can look down upon Isabella. But they didn't understand that Isabella, who everyone looked down on, came with a limited edition Aston Martin 177,